Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, here's a question, because lately, and we've heard things on the radio talking about, or seen in the paper talking about, this is a time when turtles cross the road, and give them space. Don't try to hit them. And if you can, and if the road is vacant of all other traffic, pull over and try to get them across the road. And they go into different ways of doing this. And I've been thinking about this, and lately, over the last week, I have seen in three different places, giant snapping turtles that are on the move. And I've walked up right next to them to look at them. I don't want to traumatize them, because why would I want to bother them? I know that they aren't aggressive. In other words, they're not going to come snapping at me. The only time they would do that is if they felt in danger and we try to pick them up or we try to torment them in some way. So it's given me other thoughts. And then Linda told me, she said, I saw on Facebook that Barb Elliott, and Barb is, in my mind, the champion smallmouth fizzer of the state. She's a nurse, and she's absolutely incredible in fizzing smallmouth to allow them to survive, to take the bends away from them. Well, Barb had apparently posted on Facebook that she was traveling someplace, and she saw a turtle. And so she went up to help the turtle, because the turtle was crossing the road. Or, the old story of whatever, crossing the road. The turtle was crossing the road. She said it was a snapping turtle. Now, Barb is a nurse, and she's just a remarkable woman. She raises horses, and she's really involved in all those things that are in the outdoors. And she posted that she feared that turtle was suffering dehydration. And so she picked it up and she took it to hydrate it. And I'm thinking, that's taking the conservation measures even further when somebody cares that much about wildlife around us. And I think that's a spirit that lies within most of us, if we can just sort of allow that spirit to come out of us. But so I tried to call Barb today. I wasn't able to reach her, and so I investigated about, do turtles become dehydrated? And they do, like anything else. And so they need to drink water, and they need to immerse themselves in water. And each sort of species of turtle is going to be a little bit different. Some need to drink far more often than others. In the wild, a lot of them can go a long time without drinking, but they can become dehydrated. And one of the signs, because I'm thinking, how'd she know that turtle was dehydrated? How do you know these things? Of course, I'm not a nurse, so I'm not as skilled that way. But one of the things that you can tell is their eyes can't stay open. They kind of droop down. And so I guess that's showing that they're really sick. So I thought it was interesting. And then the other thing that I wanted people to know is, and this is really a stretch from saving turtles to talking about how turtles get killed. And one of the ways they get killed is bass eat them. You wouldn't think of it, would you? You wouldn't think of a bass eating a turtle. But when the turtles are young, maybe their shells aren't as hard or whatever, bass will readily eat turtles, especially bass with a big mouth like a largemouth bass. And there's even companies that make turtle lures that look like a little turtle. Thought it was interesting. I wanted to pass it on to you today. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.